Okay, so we're back with the Legend of Zelda Seasons 4 save file let's play. So I managed to fix the issue with in the high school where people were like changing into the cheerleading uniform and like standing around instead of going to class. So the cheerleading issue was because that was assigned to, like, I have the Fashion Authority mod, and that uniform was assigned to high school students, so that's why like the guys would change into those at school, and the glitch with like the high school students just standing around and not going to classes because of a like one of the mods that I had to increase the number of students in class and to choose who like my sim went to school with. So I've replaced those two and hopefully it's working. What is this? Where did they get the clay from? Okay, so yeah, let's join link. Okay, that's good. So then not randomly changing it to the two uniforms, which is good. The lunch lady's there, and yeah, okay. So what does he need to do for school? Study for exams. So he's going upstairs to actually paint. So okay, so people are already in the library. Study for exam.
Oh, orb.
They're just dancing in the. Oh, and I also downloaded a mod to replace like the default dancing. Didn't realize it was. So all the computers are occupied actually, so it says that he needs to go to the toilet. And I've also been thinking of like just hiring voice actors to maybe do like short character introductions, or maybe like to create cutscenes like in the middle of like episodes, just because I feel like to kind of make the story seem more exciting and to get it going. Not too sure yet. Like I've been thinking of having the characters do monologues, introducing themselves and like their households. But yeah, like that'll take a while. Where is he going? Okay, so he's attending the exam. Yep. And where did the teacher go? Okay, that's the teacher, I think. Yeah, kind of like not a monologue, like a kind of like talking to the audience, like almost. Like if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, kind of like the origin character introductions. Like I feel like it'd be cool to have the characters do that.
Duvka. No, do no wa.
Supna por.
Huh.
There are fewer people in the class than
Lampima?
there's supposed to be. Where's... I swear Zelda was one of the classmates. Like, oh, she's still dancing. Okay, so she's going. Okay, it looks like she's in trouble, which is low, which is like out of character. And then she's convincing. Okay, that's in character that she managed to convince the principal to like not give her detention for missing class. But why isn't she? Why isn't she attending class? She should be. Anyway.
Brief. It's. Huh.
I was stressed being around new people. He's overstimulated. Stranger danger. Okay, so now it's time for lunch, and I'm gonna make him actually. Why is it all free? Not sure why it's all free. Maybe it's like part of like. Yeah, it shouldn't be free, I don't think, but like let's just pretend that it's part of like in America how they have like free lunch program. Let's just pretend that it's that. Yeah, it looks like everything's working way better than it did before. Like, I just feel like this is very. This is way better than playing without mods. Like, and then he's actually sitting next to Ilya, which is in character. It's good. Yeah, like I think like without mods, like the maximum number of students you'd have is like 6 students, so like maximum 8, including the staff, I think. So yeah, this is definitely like I don't understand how like you could play high school Youth without mods.
Not bored.
Let's have Link talk to Ilya, be friendly. Discuss. Discuss horse riding, maybe? And can we have him study here? We can have him do his homework, but like he needs to study for exam. The exam next period. And Ilya is feeling floaty.
Wagaborn Zifna. Sorf? Korflinka.
Says Link has a crush on Ilya, which is interesting. Let's get him to study for exams while nobody's in the library. That should help his mood as well.
Franj Bolean. Vambophobo. Jow.
Who's this person? Oh, this is the teacher. Okay. I just wish that the Sims would have like better AI. Like the teachers wouldn't just randomly sit next to the students. But yeah, it's the Sims 4, so I guess like we shouldn't expect much. He's got a clay bunny, like why does he still have that? Okay.
Oh.
Link is feeling very overstimulated, which is very sad. I hoped being in the library would have helped him, but seems not. Okay, Link, time to get off the computer and head to class. Okay, so Zelda's finally in class. So we've got the teachers missing for class 2, but let's just ignore that and pretend that he's away, like gone to the toilet or something, and we've got class 3 in the art room and class 4 in the science room. Okay, so everything's working, I think. Everything's working how it should, which is good. So Sydney's just left to the exam to go play chess. So exams are done. See how he feels. High marks from taking exam. What's his grade actually? Our Errol is doing well, but it wouldn't hurt to go that extra mile. Okay. So I'm going to make Link head home, and Deborah tend garden maybe, because Link has to help with the farm work. Deborah hasn't actually done much on the farm. Has she done the washing? No. Okay, let's get her to do that. Do laundry, wash and wash tub, and clean that up. And then put this in the fridge. And Link, I'm gonna have you don't wash the laundry. I think, yeah. Check on the chickens. Okay, so that. Gonna make. Actually, should we make Link like gardening, because then that would improve his mood while he's gardening, but like I can't really imagine like a teenager in his position actually liking gardening. Like I would think that he'd kind of view it as more of a chore, since his hobby is drawing, so I'm gonna say no to that, because yeah, it's not really in character. And just gonna brush Epona. And let's see, do they have prom? No, they don't have prom this week. Do they have prom next week? Oh yeah, they do. Okay. I was gonna say, because I also have a mod that makes prom every second week, I think. So yeah, I couldn't remember whether it was supposed to be this week or the week after, so in case it was this week, I was going to make Link maybe
Oh.
beers. Oh my gosh, I got stuck. Yeah, but as I was saying, I was maybe going to make Link ask Ilya to prom in case it was this week, but if it's next week, then probably won't do it now. Refill the feeder. Deborah, have you done the washing? Wash laundry. And Errol, she needs to have some fun, so let's maybe ask someone over. Ask Beth to come over. Ask Colin to come over. Let's just leave Talo since she doesn't like him. And Link, you're watching TV when you're not supposed to. Okay, let's just have him watch TV for a bit. Okay, so his fun is up. So harvest maybe these tomatoes, harvest these, and then put them in the fridge. And we can sell the rest. Can we have them play outside? She's playing with a toy. Can we have them play together? Give around. Yeah, complain about being bored maybe. And we can make them play games together. Oh, and Link. Feel dull. She's very okay. So Errol is very social apparently, which is the opposite of Link. Weird things. I can see Errol kind of being like the mischievous younger sister that makes fun of Link. So let's that in my head that's what their relationship is like. Maybe no. We'll probably put this, because these plants, they're like not rootable, so I'm just gonna dispose of them. Let's just get rid of these. Okay, so Errol's fun is up. Where's her homework? Where's her homework? Oh my gosh. They've got random presents lying around too. Okay, Errol. Please pick that up. And what's this? The bathtub's grimy. Is there a way to get her homework back? Let's try to look for a shelf here. Do we have a shelf in the house? Should. No, I don't have a shelf. Okay, let's quickly open this prehistoric bird. Bookshelf. Maybe books. Homework, okay. Grade school homework. Okay, let's let her do her homework. And Link, he has his homework.
Swinke! Sarif!
So the gardenings are done.
Borb! Oh, Cardool!
Just got rotten crop in the corner that I can't even reach.
Whoa!
So this. Let's have Deborah help the garden a bit. I think you can leave it maybe. Go grab dinner. Has Errol eaten? Yeah, she has. Let's just get them to eat. Wait, how come he keeps getting stung? Oh gosh. Get leftovers.
Noi, Kumiao.
Because she can't water it. Wait. Can we have Link maybe help with homework?
Huh. Yabalganu Parabana. Tambi Rinkawar. Varik Nezuba. Krimbao.
people keep randomly showing up to the house? Teal Robinson.
Suli, Suli.
Sul Funchilbop,
Hee yaw.
Desmikos Karenzi, Funchil Brotsa, Spupam, Usanet Zarspa,
Seems like she's randomly
Sani.
generated. Cindy
Sorry, what?
home. It's 10:48.
Uchima,
She's done her work. Go to bed. Now that it's the weekend, I've kind of. Oh, it's last day of some weekend. Maybe we could switch over to Zelda, one of the other characters, and have play this holiday with them, because although Link could do this stuff with Ilya and Fado. Or maybe we could have like the teens all go on like camp, and then we could play as one of the teachers. I'm gonna see if I can do that. But I think in order to go camping, you have to actually know these students. Okay, so I think I'm gonna maybe cut the video and come back once I've sorted this out. Okay, so we're back. So I moved Rita Coombs into an apartment in Tomarang, and yeah, had her go on vacation with all of the teens. Okay, and I've got 5 tents, and let's pretend that that they have like the kids were the ones who assembled all of these. Yep. So I guess it turns out that she's lacking sleep, so she's just gonna do that. And okay, so everyone is left.
Oh,
They're kind of just standing around.
Olawate?
Oh, woo!
Someone's crying in the tent.
Me?
Okay. So it seems like Ilya's sharing a tent with Zelda,
Quambo, Quambo.
and Ilya was just crying in there while Zelda was sleeping.
Damn, Galan. Blarn will stop. Now, Fro.
I wonder where Link is. They've like left.
John.
Oh wait, they're not all gone. They're just sleeping. Okay.
Chori Varpasa.
I think I'm just gonna add all these
A
kids to group. Add to group. So I can actually keep track of them.
Githara Shilib. Gelna Bamboo.
For some reason Link is gone. Just gonna have the teacher nap for a bit while we wait for the students to stop sleeping. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing Myra. Where is she? Okay, she's there. Add to group. And I think I'm just gonna have them all sit around the campfire, and then after that they'll all go hiking.
Yafana? Avlin?
Maza blab.
Where is the option to go hiking? I think it's explore the woods or something, like not hiking.
Hey. Nidva Suma Plonai. Nilzia Cruz.
Linda?
Make sure everyone's
Maybe
in.
Chib.
Sugar Blue.
Who's in the tents?
Kangaroo Bima. Mapiro.
Link.
Bizarre.
Babylonaba.
Kubate Shunka.
Langia.
Where's Ilya?
Arda. Ka. Zipa Nork. Onaya. Ka. Zeep and Nark.
Okay, she's gone. And Link's gone jogging.
Gensiba?
Uh,
Karoo?
oh.
Oh, Turfnut.
Wow.
Zarzea.
Oh, yes.
Noosh. Aquema noosh.
Retinue.
Ugh, Rimple.
Where is everyone? Okay. So let's just say they've all gone to explore the woods. And I think I'm going to shift control over back to Link. Okay, so I've had them go explore the woods, and let's just pretend that Zelda and Link are like they were in a group with the others, but somehow they just got lost in these quite densely populated woods. So they're kind of Link's scared. As you can see, he doesn't really like the dark, and Zelda is feeling upset. Is there anything we can say? We can scream incoherently. Let's just do that.
Sure.
Tweefly?
Uh,
Pretty hot day. Link's panicking. They're lost. Zelda's panicking now. Zelda was like, get away from me. They're both tired, so let's see if we can actually try to find our way back. And let's try to do it in first person mode just to make it more immersive. Let's see if we can march on forward here.
Naya flew.
Genji Shy Scoofa.
It's getting dark. Zelda following us? Yeah, she's kind of like sulking a bit. Oh! Do I see something there? Link's just doing push-ups on the floor randomly. Okay, let's stop doing that. Who's there? A cat. Okay. We've got a park ranger and some woman.
Ibana Simsi Ufa.
Okay, let's talk to the park ranger. Who's this lady? Let's do a howard introduction. Okay,
Ispa.
got him doing a howard introduction.
Hiya!
Let's ask these two women if they've seen
So,
our group.
Uvene?
You.
Rona bitch. To be it. Ah, neppy
And she's like, oh, you must be so afraid.
Hiya!
Link's like
Oh.
trying to act tough. It's like, yeah, we're just
Silly,
trying
silly.
to make it
Whoa,
back to the group, but it's not like I'm afraid of the dark or anything, which he obviously
Silly.
is.
Hamzai Zivka.
And Link's like,
Dimpish.
and They're both like, no,
Wabrani
sorry, we
Bayumi.
haven't seen
Cebu on a
your
mob.
classmates and your
Shaby
teacher.
Galan.
And Link's just like, okay,
Let's go.
thanks for the help anyway. And so Link and Zelda, they come across this thing. Like, the park rangers haven't helped. And let's pretend that that phone call didn't just happen. So in my head, the Let's Play, it takes place in during 2006 ish. So because that's when Twilight Princess came out. So yeah, they don't have, even the park ranger, she hasn't got cell phone, she's only got like a walkie-talkie maybe. Link hasn't got anything, Zelda hasn't gotten anything, so they can't and there's obviously probably no reception in these woods, so they can't use their phones for help. Okay, where is Zelda? Oh, she's just hanging back here. Okay, let's wait for her to catch up. Looks like, Zelda, look what I found. And she's a bit wary, like, I don't think we went through here on our way to this part of the forest. But let's explore it anyway.
Su. Main so fuifta.
Surrounded by thicket, thorns, and danger most assuredly, Lincoln is left with only one decision: step forward or retreat from adventure. Step forward. As Lincoln pushes through the foliage with intrepid courage, a bubbling brook emerges. Should Lincoln stop to fish? I think you should keep walking. Lincoln marches through the brush in high spirits, swinging arms and singing songs when a shiny object catches the eye. The temptation. Ignore the object. Lincoln has navigated the nigh foiling foliage to discover a sacred cove in the midst of the forest, a cove containing a mysterious sim. Travel towards the sim. Zelda's upset. She just wants to get back to the group. But yeah, it seems like a clearing. Let's go back to first person mode. Let's head over here. Oh. Spotted. Oh my gosh. Is that supposed to be new? Why is the moon black? It's supposed to be a full moon. Is it not? Or is it because he's in first person mode? Wow. Okay, so that just pretend that that's the full moon. I think that's a graphics glitch. So it's the night of the full moon. They're in this creepy clearing. Zelda's upset. and they found this cabin. With all these plants. This looks to be somebody's house. Oop. Zelda's just stargazing. Let's pick these up. Let's drink this. Drink de-stressing decoction made by somebody called Kobe Shibata. Does Kobe live here? Oh, Link needs to go to the toilet. Let's have him go to the toilet. They've got electricity here in this isolated cabin. They need some food, so I'm probably gonna make Link. Can he cook stuff here? Maybe let's have him just grill something, since we're kind of, it's not our home.
Oh, news.
We don't want to just be using like a stranger's things. Oh, but Link's cooking anyway, I guess, so let's just leave him to it.
Ooh, das Ufer. Ugh. Ooh.
And just as Link has finished making his food, which is a BLT, he hears a scream from outside, and it's Greg, werewolf, is coming inside. And then so Link is afraid again. Can we try Greg? Keep him here, away from Zelda.
Oh, Haspa, Haspa!
Attempt distract. Get out of this. Unless this is Greg's cottage. But Link doesn't think so, since he found that de-stressing concoction, and that Greg hadn't made it. See his self-love score. His fitness score Guess not.
Bambufa Congoloya, Pippamoy!
Yep. Link. No. Link's just gone to sleep, I guess. Where's Zelda? Let's talk to her, see if she's okay. Okay. So let's talk to Zelda about what just happened. Did you just see the werewolf? I don't know if we should control Zelda instead. Just so that we can have her like react to this. And okay, so we've got Cody Shibata, the guy who owns the cabin, and I think we need to tell him that there's a werewolf up there, and kind of apologize for using his kitchen and his ingredients.
Strange.
Okay, and Kirby has thanked us. Cody has thanked us for telling him about the werewolf in his cottage. So Cody's gone back up to hopefully deal with that situation. While we stay here, Zelda's by the fire. And Link, he isn't feeling so good, so it seems like he's gotten bitten and he's contracted werebears. Poor Link. Okay, so we're back with Zelda, and it seems like... Okay, so we can see that Link's foaming at the mouth. Yeah, she seems upset. She's got drifting love. So that's why she's been upset. She caught Garrett, her boyfriend, flirting with somebody else. Can we ask him if he's okay? Brighten day. Can we stoke the fire a bit? No.
So. Olan Balif.
Oh.
Good to know.
Shibes.
So what's it like
Joe
growing up
Baba
on a
Exanoy?
farm?
Yes, the quiz.
Well, this
Oh.
obviously like he can't. He needs to get immediate help, is what he needs. But yeah, like they need to get back to the group as soon as possible because Link needs to go to hospital presumably. Or maybe not, because I'm assuming this is kind of like in like America, so Link, I don't know if he can afford to go to hospital actually. I mean,
Norg?
she can ask like,
Come
can
bippin'
your
him
parents
boy.
take you to hospital?
Nashka.
Nibbin grilled meat. Meep.
And it's
Joe Baba
like,
Exanoy?
nah,
Yes,
he
the quiz.
hasn't got any parents. He's just got his grandma. And we can see Zelda. Zelda's like, oh, my mum died when I was young. So it's just me, my brother, and my dad, and well, my stepmother, but they don't exactly get along. I just got a notification that Zelda has a crush on Link.
Gabafa Zoya. Okana. Fun trip Nibso. Thepit Mom. Zapaid. Come Bipan boy. Meshka.
Anna
Let's have
Burr.
them trauma bond.
Adunda. Wallacane
wait.
Mesa. Ugh. Banafi. Maparu.
Ah!
Oh, is Link okay? Seems like he's in pain. Okay, he's hitting back, but we need to go over here, Link. Where was the way back? Where is Link? He's back there. He's lagging behind from this. He's in so much pain from being infected by the werewolf. Okay, let's see if we can find that bush. Oh, so Link's already there. Okay.
Oh, shouldn't have.
Turned granite falls forest.
Ooh.
Somehow they made
Go!
it back. This clearing. What's happened? And there's the park ranger again. Okay, so after much
wow.
strife,
Ooh.
they're back at
Quink.
they're back, at least Zelda's back at with the main group. Where's the teacher?
Kafaya.
Where's Rita?
Oh, shouldn't have flew.
Seems like maybe Rita went off to help find them, and she'll be back shortly. But as for Zelda, she probably just needs to get a serving. Like, still
Oh, dag dag.
fucking at the mouth, and his needs to reunite with Elia.
Herb.
Yeah, Zelda. Let's have it go to the toilet first. Use bathroom. We'll grab something to eat. Oh, and her relationship with Carrot has also gone down a bit.
Flask.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Let's speak to Carrot.
Oh.
Let's
Ah. Chibi.
give him a
Oh.
hug.
Oh, Hamadi. Oh.
He was so worried about Zelda.
Oh.
Ayuya?
Ah.
Whatever.
And he
Oh,
rejected the hug. Okay. But I think yeah, Zelda's too tired to deal with this right now. It seems like Garrett kind of
Chupaza?
has checked out of the relationship, it seems. And I have no idea what happened, like who Garrett was flirting with though. Zelda's just done. She's like, I just want to go home. Let's have her get some rest. Oh, can I have a cry in the tent? Go to sleep. Actually, I think earlier it might not have been Elia crying in the tent. It might have been Zelda actually. That's it. That's the teacher's tent. So it's just sleep.
Oh no, the biff.
Okay, Sabrina's here. And she's like, please don't tell your parents that we lost you. Otherwise, she'd lose her job. And Zelda, she knows that Rita's a good teacher, so she's like, no, it was our fault for getting lost. Like, all that matters is that we found our way back.
Swim.
She's going through a rebellious phase. Let's have her go to sleep while reevaluating her life choices. No, go to sleep, don't nap. Okay, so it's all flirting with Elia, Midna, and Mara. While Zelda's asleep.
So.
Okay, I think we're gonna have. I'm not sure whether we're gonna have Zelda confront Garrett now while they're still on camp, or to wait until they're back home. Zelda is on her period though, so let's see. It's over here. Let's confront him. I think it's time for Zelda to confront Garrett. Where is he? He's running over with his glass of water.
Bean!
Sneeb.
Actually, let's go over there and have this conversation, not in front of everyone else. Oh my gosh, look, he's running away. Okay. We need to have this conversation.
Ukinakabawis.
Chapogim Macanorf.
Nargi.
Kissip Nyafloof. Oh,
Wow, that was
Rangers.
quite aggressive. So he's scared for some reason. Zelda, yeah, like she does not seem to have, her and Garrett are not compatible, and they're losing any, at least she's losing any respect that she has for him. Question intent to remain faithful.
Kashibi Nyafloof. Ensign Hargrip. Unchibi. Sebrim.
Zanahoy.
Miaxa Blunif. Ah?
Bazirik.
Ask if more than flirting happened. Is that why Garrett was not happy to see Zelda when she came back from literally being lost
Kumba
in the woods?
Brubni Plivar.
Bah.
Arveni. Barsp. Grinoy. Shirog. Lindsay Antrim. Muspa Doomba. Valmip.
Fwash. Dombra Bumkaro. Vanjib. Blofa Balafoy. Aragaba. Yemfo. Oh, Bokana. Jarjuk Sekalau. Your bick. Frips. Sulanoi. Yaba Tunkupu. Buster Bood. Wafatum Rashim. Balafo Argaba. Wasaba Gorpina. Safuim Nabatane. Rubin.
I think it's time for them to go on a temporary break.
Alfonso Arfanaya? Uvune.
Rashim.
Suta.
Chuba? Emo.
Francia. Snurb.
Dama.
Rika.
Ah, Jonah. Wah.
Uncle.
Doofka.
Oh, Sochim. Sula. Suli. Unkim Goribane. Fabisi Volmip. Trib. Breton Umervase. Vampy.
Okay, so I think now is the time for Zelda to have a good cry in the tent.
Ah.
In a bunch. No.
In the vacation, in vacation. Okay, so they're back from camp, and yep, a lot has happened. Zelda's still got that werewolf incident on her mind. She's wondering whether she should tell anyone, but she's keeping tight-lipped about it for the moment. Maybe we'll have her call Link just to check up on him and make sure that he's okay. And their dad is like, oh, so how was the trip, children? And Zelda and Louie are like, it was fine. Leaving out the fact that Zelda got lost for a whole night. Let's check if they actually have a maid. 'Cause oh yeah, they do. They do have a maid service. Okay. Family portraits. No. Zelda can cry in her own closet. Actually, she can cry in her bed. Cry it out.
Nip nip sooner. Oh, and forever.
Didn't check up on Link. Oh, he's sleeping.
Sedna.
Oh, and forever. Nip nip sooner. Oh, and
Okay, I think I'm
forever.
gonna leave it here, and pick things back up next time, and we'll see if Link actually ends up becoming a werewolf, and how they're gonna handle all of that, and whether he can keep it a secret from everyone. But obviously, it's unavoidable that Zelda knows, and whether they'll do some more investigation into the werewolves.